Hi everyone, this is Mr. Neil Writer, consultant audiologist and director of ClearWax. Thank you for joining me in my latest demonstration video of our recently developed WAXscope. As you're watching this video, I'm just going to give you an update on where we are with the WAXscope and the anticipated launch date. Many of you may be aware that we were hoping to launch this at the back end of 2022, but through no fault of anyone, we had to delay that, and that was because there was a staff illnesses at the manufacturing plant where the injection mold machine is being made. So we just delayed that and hoping to launch that very early 2023, hopefully back by the end of January. But unfortunately, it's come to our knowledge that the speculum that we use, obviously, as you can see there, to stretch and dilate and straighten the ear canal, the receiving portion has been modified without my knowledge or approval, and that has very, very slightly affected the fitting of the speculum. And although it still fits very, very well, it's not to my exacting standards, and as such I want to get that sorted. I don't want to launch. We've spent so much time and effort, resources on this, and the staff that work with me, my clinic manager and business development manager at ClearWax, they kind of know, the amount of effort we've gone into this. And if we're going to launch this, we want to do it properly. And it's many of you may not even probably notice the change, but I do, and that's the thing. And I know there is a technical issue there. And when I know there's a technical issue, I don't want to just brush it aside. I want to fix it. And not for my benefit only, but for everyone that's using it, because I really, really believe in this product. So just bear with us, guys. We're already on the way of rectifying this technical issue. It's just a shame that we weren't notified at the time. Rejection molding, I'm learning a lot more, and well, it's a science, it's an art. It's a really complicated field, but you have to release the mold from the final product, and so that there's technical issues there. And the tool makers adjusted it so to help the speculum to detach, but we weren't notified of that, and that, let's see, that portion fits the WAXscope, and so we are where we are, guys, but be rest assured we are going to get this technical issue just resolved, and it's not, I hope it can take us too long. But I don't want to give anyone dates, because I know you're probably sick of me giving you dates, and I'm sick of giving dates and not being able to deliver on that. So I will be sending out an email to our mailing list this week. If you are interested in the WAXscope, please do email us, info@clearwax.co.uk. Get yourself on the waiting list. Now, you can see for yourself how great the product is. If you visit the YouTube channel, the ClearWax YouTube channel, you'll see, I think, 120 videos of using the WAXscope. I've never shied away from the fact that the WAXscope is not a substitute for the iClearScope, the endoscope, the wireless endoscope device that we also manufacture. Nothing can really beat the view, in my opinion, and it might just be biased, but I think the videos speak for themselves of the iClearScope. But we fully appreciate using the endoscope. It can be challenging, especially when you first getting to grips and learning how to use an endoscope. If you are able to master the skill of an endoscope, and as I mentioned, there's nothing quite like it, but not everyone does. So the concept behind the WAXscope is to be more user-friendly. And the next best alternative, because I think there is a big gap in the market, is you can't use an endoscope to perform wax removal. A microscope is obviously fantastic, surgical microscope, but it weighs a ton. That does require a high level of training, developing that binocular vision, and it's the blueprint, it's not portable. And I've used loupes myself. That's what initially inspired me to develop launched the iClearScope, and I think there's limitations there that I feel the WAXscope addresses. So the WAXscope, the purpose of it was as the next best alternative, and people may disagree with that statement, but I'm very confident in the WAXscope. I've put everything behind it, and I think, as I said, pictures tell you 1,000 words, and we've got video evidence as well. So if you are interested in the WAXscope, as I mentioned, please do email info@clearwax.co.uk. This speculum size here is a 4.25 millimeter, and we've got to have 3 other sizes: a smaller one, 3.5, and 2 larger sizes, a 5 and a 5.75. And so unlike the endoscope where there's no specular, with the WAXscope you have got a specular, and that helps to stretch straight in the ear canal. If you're not experienced with ears, the ear canal is not straight, unfortunately. There's bends and twists, narrowings and widenings, and to perform earwax removal we have to stretch and straighten the ear. And with an endoscope there's no speculum, so with the WAXscope that's the advantage of it. You can see the patient's got a very narrow bendy ear canal. You can see the hammer bone in the distance, quite a prominent anterior canal wall, front part of the ear canal. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video, and if you are interested in the WAXscopes, do bear with us and email info@clearwax.co.uk.